Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to BBallBreakdown. Don't miss our podcast with Eric Pincus of the LA Times and BasketballInsiders.com. We went through the Lakers, everything Lakers, and if you want to know what's happening with Kobe and how they're going to progress into the future and their salary cap information, this is the podcast to check out. Now let's talk about Kyrie Irving going off against the Trailblazers and his arch rival Damian Lillard, and it was an evisceration, and especially because they needed it in a very close game, and he saved the day with his double nickel, 55 points. I think that he is the best, most creative shot maker in the half court amongst guards in the NBA. I really think he's the most clever, most skilled, has the most varied shot making ability as anyone we've seen. It's very exciting when he gets on like that, and we can only hope that when LeBron comes back, they can figure out a little bit better how to mesh together, because right now he's not a point guard. That is, LeBron James is the point guard, and let Kyrie Irving be the shooting guard who doesn't have to worry about facilitating, and he can simply continue to give us great performances like last night. Another impressive thing about Kyrie's night was that his first field goal wasn't until the end of the first. On this baseline out of bounds, he reads this flare screen perfectly. Once McCollum goes underneath, he cuts right back to the three-point line for a nice hop three. With Steve Blake on him, he shifts right to attack mode, and when Mozgov screens off any potential help, all Blake can do is foul him for the and one. The Cavs send Shumpert across two screens before breaking into Horns. Double ball screen, and Kyrie has tons of room to work with. When the kickout doesn't yield anything, Kyrie takes advantage of Aldridge on him, blowing by him and kicking it out. Nobody follows him to the corner, and it's just too late to try and defend this three ball. On this sideline screen and roll, Portland ices it, forcing Kyrie down to the baseline. Kyrie wisely doesn't try to force a shot, but once that they see they've got a mismatch, Kyrie shoots a very easy three-pointer over Thomas Robinson. On this sideline screen and roll, Lillard unwisely decides to go underneath the screen. This makes Aldridge have to switch onto him, and he again knocks down a three in a Blazer big man's face. The Cavaliers run an interesting version of Horns, having the big men switch sides, then one ball screen while the other sets a pin down on the weak side corner. When this action stalls from good defense, they simply ball screen. Lillard didn't know it was coming, and Aldridge cannot contain once Irving gets that deep in the lane. At this point, in case we were in doubt that Kyrie was on fire, a simple ISO sidestep fadeaway corner three seals the deal. The Cavs are getting more comfortable with early ball screens for Kyrie. Lillard goes underneath again, and Kyrie hits him with the jab, then step back triple. Not much motion here, just a simple weak side fill pass, then float to the right side where he can isolate on Lillard. After a quick stare down, nothing fancy, just a rise and fire. Here's that same horn set again, and on the dump off to Mozgov, the shot hits nothing. But Thompson corrals the ball, kicks it out, and the Blazers are terrible at picking up their men. Nobody picks up Miller or Kyrie, and this is his 8th triple. Horns again, and this time, Kyrie puts Lillard in jail before penetrating towards the baseline and hitting this unblockable fadeaway. Getting back in transition, Lillard just doesn't have enough urgency. Getting stuck behind his own man, no one is there to help him out, and Kyrie gets another three. Here's some simple motion into a high ball screen that looks like it's set to go to Kyrie's right, but Thompson shifts it at the last second. Kyrie goes left, and Blake can't get around the screen fast enough to bother him. On this pick and roll, Blake switches a little too easily off of Kyrie, leaving LaMarcus Aldridge on him. Check out this gorgeous reverse jab step, which gets Aldridge lunging, and when he gets by him, great use of his left hand off the glass. Wow. In transition, no one seems sure who's guarding Kyrie, and Batum never aggressively gets his body in front of him. Do this at your own peril. This horn set is initiated with a pass to the elbow, which then allows Kyrie to get a down screen and catch a pitch on the wing. A simple turn to the left baseline gets the opening on Batum for a tough shot. And in a tie game under 20 seconds left, Kyrie caps the night off with an ISO out top. With the way he was going, you had to pressure him out to half court. Batum doesn't do that, and he takes a good look at the basket before icing the game.